Hi. So the reason you couldn't hear me, Code, we did both say hi, is because Streamlabs is really stupid and doesn't understand that me changing the audio devices on a different computer doesn't mean that I want to change them on this computer.
Sorry, what?
So when I log into Streamlabs and use it to stream on my mini painting on my laptop, it thinks I want to change my audio devices on my desktop to audio devices that only exist on my laptop. And now that I've changed them back here, I'm gonna need to fucking change them again on my laptop the next time Yeah. Streamlabs is really badly made sometimes. There is probably a way around this, but that is not something that should be a problem in the first place. I was about to say, Code. It sounded like you were calling yourself dumb. Also, hey Sam, hey Jack. And okay. Okay, so now we have to
Also, hi, I'm also here.
Yes, the cutie. Right. So we already talked about how we are naming our save file Ellen. Oh man, I would have totally thought that this was real.
Wait, this is a work of fiction?
Also, I have to reiterate my apology. I am eating soup, so I'm apologizing for the noise of soup.
I will eventually be eating pizza, so it's probably fine.
Yeah, but soup has, like, slurping.
Oh, don't call yourself dumb. No self-deprecation here.
I am the only person allowed to self-deprecate.
Done.
I honestly thought you were pulling my leg.
What? I wouldn't dream of it.
It's really good soup, too. It is a beef vegetable soup. It is based on a recipe my grandmother used to make. My dad makes it frequently.
I hope
It's got a tomato-based broth.
As for me, I am in
And there's
quite a predicament.
beef, carrots, peas, corn, and chunks of tomato in it, and also bay leaf, of course.
You
It
see,
requires it.
the London we know and love has been thrown into absolute chaos.
Wait,
To
we love
complicate
London?
matters, the calamity I speak of does not take place in your
This happens
town.
in the 60s.
Is 60s London good?
60s London is fine.
This may be difficult to believe, but I am writing to you from
It was
10 years in
It was
the
no more
future.
transphobic than the rest of the world in the 60s.
Oh, how things have
I
changed.
know this is a lot to take in, but I'll explain it all soon.
So really, London hasn't changed much at all.
For now, I ask that you head to the clock shop on Midland Road in Baldwin. I look forward to seeing you again. Your student, Luke Triton.
Wait, did we know Luke's last name before?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think it got brought up in passing or like in notes, but wasn't said. But yeah, his name is Triton.
Who's ready for
Strange as
time
it
travel?
sounds, it seems that the author of this letter is none other than your future self, Luke.
From my
I'm
future
sorry, I'm
self.
distracted. I'm sorry, I
But
keep
how is
forgetting
that
to
even
click because
possible?
I'm distracted by soup.
I don't know,
Understandable.
but it does raise the question, if this letter is indeed
I'm trying to
authentic,
hurry, but I'm at
how
soup.
did it get here?
That soup.
What do you mean you're at
Time
soup?
traveling postman? Just joking, of course. But on a more serious note, I think this mystery might be the oddest one we've ever encountered.
And that's
Look,
saying a
really,
lot.
Luke?
That's saying a
Really?
lot. That's saying a lot.
Is this really weirder than the illusory cave fungus gas
Indeed. And even
that
in the future,
killed but
you
didn't
think
kill
you need
people?
my help in solving it. Your constancy can be quite a comfort in these uncertain times, my boy.
In these uncertain... Oh, this is happening in 2020.
Well, thank I suppose. But back to the main question. How do we know the letter is real?
Well, we haven't much to go on yet. But I can't help but
Also,
think
they're
that
in a
this
bus.
strange
They're not in the
current
Layton
is
mobile.
connected to the terrible events of last week.
The terrible events of
I
last
mean,
week.
granted, at the very least, they're using public transport in a city and not contributing more to global warming than they need to.
True.
And this is the 60s. Luke and
Yeah,
Layton are ahead of their times.
Yeah, it's in the 60s when Exxon like first realized.
Oh my god.
It all started about a week ago.
I don't need to talk about or I don't need to click for a second. I have 2 hands to eat soup.
I was able to guide a concentrated stream of Hammer particles through a temporal vortex, more commonly known as a wormhole.
Oh my
The
god.
stream of particles allowed me to divine the terminal points of the vortex. Armed with this information,
What
the
does this
next
guy
step
look
was
like?
to artificially distort the flow of time, generate a massive magnetic field via a Sula coil. Once the magnetic field is firmly established, one has the ability, quite literally, punch holes or hive gaps into the very fabric of space-time. After
That
this
sounds like a good idea.
crucial step, it is simply a matter
Not even
of
remotely.
constructing an energy gate.
Quite the spread we have here, Inspector.
Oh.
Oh my
These
god!
two are actually getting voiced.
That's what Barton sounds like.
That is a really... You know what? That is the perfect voice for Barton.
Though it does make me wonder what we did to deserve invitations to such a feast.
God.
It's obvious, Barton. I'm an influential man in the world.
No. Show me.
It's only natural I'd be invited to an important event such as this.
Show me, you self-important
I
dumb
suppose
shit.
that's possible.
Possible, you say?
Why does Barton sound like my Luke voice?
Probable. Highly probable, sir.
Oh, this food is simply dreadful,
The-
Bill.
even
Oh
the
my
extras
God.
are voiced.
So we can leave.
Oh, yes, dear.
This can't last the whole game, can it?
I have to say,
I'd be cool if it
I feel a
did.
bit out of place here, Professor.
That's quite understandable, Luke. I'm sure most people would feel the same way in the presence of the Prime Minister.
Oh. That's why he's voiced. That's not an extra.
Hey, look! I think I see Inspector Chelmy over there.
Sorry, my mom was asking me questions. What did you say?
So, Professor,
I said,
what do you
oh,
think
that's
about
the
this whole
Prime
event?
Minister, not an extra.
Oh,
Do you believe that someone has really built a working time machine?
I'm not entirely sure. Still, if it proves to be true, can you imagine the stir it will cause in the scientific community?
I love how
Well,
like
I, for one, am
this is a
very
puzzle game,
excited.
and Layton
Though
is like
you
very
don't sound
highly
entirely
logical
convinced,
and
Professor.
like takes things very seriously. It's like,
Anything's
oh yeah,
possible,
time
Luke.
travel's
But
possible.
I won't be convinced until
I'm-
I've seen the contraption work for myself.
He's not saying it's possible. He's saying if it's for real, that's really cool and means a lot for science. But I won't believe it until I actually see it work.
And I must confess, something about this entire
Yeah.
presentation seems a bit off.
Why do you say that? Ah, of course. That must be your famous intuition talking, huh?
That's one way of putting it.
The British version
But
has a
enough
much better
speculation.
voice actor for Luke.
Look over there, Luke.
This voice actor isn't bad, but just the British one is just more.
British.
It sounds like a British person and not like an American doing a British accent. Which is what this Luke sounds like.
That guard? What about him?
He seems to be looking for a man who snuck into the event uninvited.
Oh, so we have an intruder in our midst.
The Prime Minister.
There we are.
Well, the food is certainly nothing to write home about.
Sorry you feel that way, sir. I think it's quite scrumptious myself.
Bah, this oversalted shop and pile of wilted greens has nothing on Emily's cooking.
Or do you want to voice Barton?
I could. Since it's basically just what I was doing for Luke.
For Luke, okay.
If that's your feeling, sir, I'd be happy to relieve you of that burden.
Now, see here, Barton. If you don't return my chop to me at once, I'll have you driving a desk next week.
It would be worth it, sir. This roast is simply delectable. I don't think there will be hint coins already, honey.
There's a lot of different dialogue here, though. Those were all different dialogue panels.
Yeah.
A waste of time.
Oh dear.
Oh, it's...
Oh dear. This is not going to go over well.
You look troubled, sir. Might we be of any assistance?
Oh yes, please. You see, I've just received a report of some untoward behavior.
Oh my god.
Party crasher.
You've probably already figured this out, knowing you.
I haven't even read the thing yet.
You usually figure these out before I even start reading them. Next one with a red flower. Tablecloth is a different color than any next to it, and his table isn't decorated with a yellow flower.
The red table with the red flower.
Oh. Okay.
Here's my answer. Phew, that's a relief.
Kind of disappointed I didn't have any bread or rolls to go with this soup.
That's tragic. My family had taco soup yesterday.
Eh?
Taco soup.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, it's taco soup.
No.
Wait, is taco soup not a thing?
I have never heard of taco soup before, honey.
Just search. Yeah, I searched taco soup, and yeah, it has a Wikipedia page and everything.
God, is this some weird Indiana thing?
1950s southwestern United States. Yeah, taco soup.
Okay.
I think like my family usually puts like beef, corn, tomatoes,
Okay.
other stuff. What? How did
I
see? At least code's backing me up. Like a burrito bowl? No, it's not. It's not like a burrito bowl. It's soup. It's wet.
Moist. Moist soup.
Why?
Why the hell do
Thank
you
you
date
so
me?
much for your help. That fellow's mooching days are over. Can't believe that. Can't believe Layton and Luke fucking narked him. Did you see that, Professor? I just aided in the apprehension of a suspect. Oh look, the presentation's about to begin. Let's get back to our seats.
I'm sorry?
Do you think you click on that man to listen to him?
I know. I'm struck by how red he is.
You know, that's fair.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh no.
thank you for taking part in an event that will undoubtedly go down in scientific history.
History.
Straight mankind's first time machine is its creator, Dr. Alan Stangan. Thank you, my esteemed colleagues.
Okay, who voices Stangen? I know that voice.
Very familiar.
Liam O'Brien, of fucking course it's Liam O'Brien.
What else do I know him from?
I'm not sure what you know him from. I know he's from a fuck ton of things. He's on Critical Role, which neither of us watch. He voices a couple of people in Dota, Kingdoms of Amalur.
A lot of anime.
Vanguard, Bannerman, Hapless Aristocrat.
He was in
and
regular
Legends
show.
of
He was in
Runeterra.
Phineas and Ferb.
He's in a lot of shit. Gundam. Right. God, Code Geass is not good. I don't like Code Geass. Fallout 76, which I kind of keep forgetting exists.
Wait. Wait. He was Frisbee
Frisbee.
in Redline.
Yeah. Yup. Yup.
Yeah, that's him.
Yup. Right, and he's Barker in Titanfall 2. Barker is the drunk one. God.
It's some voices in Modern Warfare 3, apparently. Which I have technically played. And Black Ops 2. Multiplayer voice talent is his credit in Black Ops 2.
He voiced Gollum in Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor.
He was also additional voices in Bioshock Infinite.
Mm-hmm.
Also additional voices in The Last of Us. Seems like he does a lot of like crowd voices. In
A lot of
games.
crowd voices, but also his like actual named voices are super distinctive.
Yeah.
Let's see. Guild Wars.
Oh, he didn't. He doesn't have any voice acting in The Witness, but he was the voice director.
Oh. He's in Fate, which I have watched some of Fate Zero. I don't like Fate Zero. I don't like any Fate, to be honest, but especially not Zero. There's really creepy shit in that game. Or game. I mean, Fate is also a game series, but the anime.
Yeah, as far as stuff I've recently seen him in, it's basically just Redline.
Yeah. Redline's good, though. Redline's really good. Right, he's a lot of different voices in New Vegas because Bethesda reuses a ton of voice actors. Right, and he voices Morita in Durarara, who is only in a couple of episodes, but that's another show I need to show you. To Rubber is really good. Yasuo in League of Legends.
He does voice Yasuo.
Cutie. You're such a goddamn cutie.
Just Yasuo in League? Yeah, just.
Yep.
Yeah, that's Yasuo. Holy shit. Which makes sense because with all these anime credits, Yasuo is the most anime character in League.
Oh man, right. He's Gwynbel Kaito in Gurren Lagann, the science officer who keeps getting mad that everyone else won't grow up.
I forget who that is.
He's only in like the second half of the series, I think. He's the one who keeps getting like very grumpy that Simon won't take his job as the leader seriously and keeps rushing out to go fight. He's in Naruto.
Simon could not have taken his job seriously because then the anime would have been boring.
Yeah. Gurren Lagann, it was such a good show.
Anyway.
Yes.
Yeah. How close are you to finishing up looking at?
Very close. Okay. He voices one of the characters in Eureka 7, which is also very good. I do not recognize the name, but would probably recognize the design. Bit parts on a bunch of Ghost in the Shell episodes. Or kind of bit parts, but not exactly. It's Ghost in the Shell.
Asking your Discord about if anyone else knows about taco soup, because it can't just be me and Code.
You're really stuck on that, huh? Yeah, he's in a bunch of other stuff, but like it's mostly anime, and you haven't watched a whole lot of anime.
Nope.
Probably for the best.
In the field of time travel, I'm pleased
okay, if you tell me lasagna soup is a real thing, I'm going to punch you. That sounds wrong.
In just a few short moments, I will be moving on to our scheduled demonstration.
Sounds good.
Scheduled.
First,
lasagna
I'm
soup
delighted
sounds
to
really
announce
good.
that Prime Minister
Now let's see what lasagna soup tastes like.
Today. As
I don't like
such,
cheese
I have
and soup.
reserved a very special seat for our very special guest. Please, join me on stage, Prime Minister. No need to be shy.
Oh yeah, totally. Trust this.
Oh my god! There's animation in these cutscenes.
Animation in quotation marks. That was it slowly moved him on screen and moved him up and down like a paper cutout puppet.
I mean,
Code. It was mostly like ambient voices and things like GTA 5 and Bethesda games, but like also Yasuo in League of Legends.
Oh my god, and Frisbee and Red Lion, and
Code was asking about games.
Oh, gotcha. A bunch of named characters in Fallout 76, and I think Fallout New Vegas as well.
Before we start, would you honor us
hate
with
this
a few
guy.
words,
I hate this
Prime
guy.
Minister?
Prime Minister.
I hate this guy.
I love him. His voice is so good. He's so incredibly red.
Good afternoon, everyone. Today is a monumental day, not only for our great nation, but for the entire human race.
Now we can extend the British Empire into the future.
Jim,
Since the
question.
of time,
Taco soup.
He might have voiced the character in Code Vein, but neither of us have played Code Vein, so we didn't really care.
And this is a very important question. Taco soup.
We have conquered
That's
the
the question.
skies and the seas, and we have even traveled to outer space.
Outer
But the one
space.
frontier that has always eluded us is...
I will go to the only place that hasn't been corrupted by capitalism. Space.
The past.
Wait, have you seen Tim Curry screaming that he's going to the only place that has...
You showed me that.
Okay,
before.
good.
Indeed,
Liam
traveling
O'Brien.
through time is a dream many thought was out of reach for humanity.
Jim, please answer my question.
Till now.
It's a very important question.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you will join me in ushering in a new era for mankind.
Prime Minister's gonna be like
Thank you
time
for those
traveled
words,
to
Prime Minister.
everywhere.
And now for the moment you've all been waiting for.
The Prime Minister is
Take it away,
Professor
Dr.
Layton
Stangan.
from the
Just
past.
one more request before we start.
No.
The Prime
I'd
Minister
very
does
much
look. The
appreciate
Prime Minister
the
does
Prime
look like the
Minister's
old guy from Up.
assistance in this demonstration.
Oh, he does.
What do you say, Mr. Hawks?
That's so.
What?
I assure you, there's no
There is
cause for
every
concern.
cause for concern.
What?
I was under the impression that I would merely be observing the proceedings.
Yeah, no security detail would okay this.
Ah, well, do forgive my
It's
presumption.
the 60s.
It was never my wish to make you uncomfortable.
I feel like Jim's just refusing to answer my very important question.
I realize it's been some time since you traded in the hard sciences for the softer variety.
Talking about
That
political
sounds
science?
so suggestive.
Please, feel free to return to your seat, Prime Minister.
The softer
Wait.
variety of science.
What I mean to say is,
You've
of
been
course I
so
would listen.
focused on hard
Science.
Bill, have you lost your mind?
Ah, that's the courage we've
Jim,
come
the
to
question
expect
was
from our fearless
taco
leader.
soup. That's the
You have
question.
my thanks.
Yeah, but Jim's being glomped. He can't respond.
And now, without further ado, I give you my time machine. Mr. Hawks, would you mind just stepping inside?
Yeah, taco soup. That's the question. Oh.
This looks like a terrible
Yeah.
idea.
Yes, it does, Samuel. Yeah, I'm saying taco soup's a thing. And I'm asking Jim.
The whole thing blows up. It's actually just a way to fucking gank the Prime Minister.
Jim doesn't know what taco. Okay.
Taco soup is a
Gonna-
fake thing. Sam
fucking
made the Wikipedia article and it just hasn't been taken down yet.
It was up when I looked it up earlier.
Yeah, Sam was clearly
Before Sam
prepared for
mentioned
this.
it.
Or you made it earlier. He's just standing perfectly still.
Something's gone very wrong.
Gee, Layton, you think?
Where is he? Someone find Bill!
Ladies and gentlemen,
He has
please
been
remain calm and
vaporized.
refrain from panicking.
This is chaos. The Prime Minister and Dr. Stungun have vanished.
My word.
Dr. Stun Gun.
Dr. Stangen.
So
Dr.
you think that what happened
Stankin.
last week is somehow connected to this letter.
Somebody just tried to @ everyone in my server. And it doesn't work because you can't fucking @ everyone if you're not a mod in my server. And I don't get why people just go into random servers and try it.
It is true, there wasn't a leak.
Great.
The time machine was real.
I already
Yeah,
made
I
I made sure that my Twitch password is different from everything else.
Yeah,
I don't know
the person
about
who
that,
leaked the
but
original
these two
things
elements
like
aren't
said
the
that there was
only
going to be a
puzzling
second leak.
issues.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I already changed any important passwords.
Tell me,
Yep.
Luke, have you heard about the recent disappearances occurring here in London?
Burrito-Bowls I can back up. Burrito-Bowls don't make any sense to me.
Burrito
but
bowls
taco soup is
exist.
so good.
Oh,
I've heard of
yes, I
tortilla
read about it
soup.
in the paper. Some of London's greatest scientists have been mysteriously vanishing.
Which is kind of like a noodle soup, but with tortilla instead of noodles. Or like fried
Yes,
tortillas
and I can't
specifically.
shake the feeling that those
I've never had it,
disappearances are
but
linked to
it
this whole affair.
looks pretty decent.
In any case, it seems our best
Jim,
course
you
of
should make
action is to
taco
head
soup,
to the
it's really
location
good.
mentioned in the letter.
Oh my god.
Everyone should make tacos.
Good idea.
Meh. That's also fair, Jim. Actually,
What's with all y'all and
did have a really good, I did have a really good, tortilla soup with, shredded chicken in it. Missing leader.
hard shell tacos don't make any sense. I agree.
I'm sorry,
Fuck
that's
hard
the
shell
only
tacos.
kind of taco I eat, honey.
Soft shell taco.
If you're getting a soft shell taco, you may as well just make it a fucking burrito.
What a way to
No.
was one of the
There's a
biggest
difference.
Yes.
we've ever encountered.
There's a difference.
Form factor. That's really it.
Tacos don't have nearly as much stuff in it. To my dear
Somehow,
friend
A
Ellen.
single letter had made its way back through time.
That's
And the sender,
Ellen is a good
strange
name.
as it sounds,
It
was
is.
me.
If
The
I didn't want to
future
keep
me
my
that
So
Initials,
Luke,
I
so
would've
Luke
made
is
it.
writing us.
Yep. I mean, Luke is
Little
always
did
writing
we
us.
know that this letter would
These
draw
games
us
are
into the
always
strangest
letters
of
from Luke.
situations.
Beer soup, that's not a thing. No. That's not a thing.
What is it? Beer soup? I've heard of soups that
Oh,
have
well,
beer
there's
in
beer
the broth.
cheese. It's just beer cheese soup. It looks like.
Save progress.
No, it's not beer cheese. It's a beer roux. Okay.
Of course it's German. That sounds very German.
It does have cheese in it, but it's not beer cheese. Beer cheese is so good. Well, here we are, the clock shop. The letter mentioned, but should be around here. Something wrong?
Give me a sec.
Is it, what's... Well, I guess I'm entertaining chat now. So, chat.
I'm still here. Just
Oh.
slightly confused.
Is...
double checking that something was just an honest mistake.
Okay. Tell me about it later. When we're
yeah.
not on stream. Okay.
Okay.
Well, here we are.
Oh, I thought you'd already read that. I'm sorry.
I thought I did too, but I was gonna read it again.
Okay, that's valid.
Also, it's
This
gone now.
seems an ideal time to consult the map that accompanied the letter.
It was not a mistake.
Oh, no. Message me about it. See, is it something you need to take care of now?
Probably banning the person that just joined the server.
Oh, no. Yeah. Okay.
Don't need to delete that though. There. I have 2 monitors, Jim. Not gonna talk about it here, but
Are
we'll
you gonna delete
show
their messages in the server? Or?
Their messages in the server aren't why they're being banned, so those are fine. PMs are why.
Say no more, Professor.
I just realized I skipped all those messages. I am sorry. Bleh.
Skipped all what messages?
Or not messages. Lines. There were like 2 Layton lines that I didn't read because I just couldn't focus. Sorry.
That's fine. That's fine.
Below is the map clock shop that accompanied the letter from future Luke. Using the times on the side of the map as clues, find the shop.
This is easy.
Okay.
12, 3, 12, 12, 3, 12, 12, 3, 12, 9, 6, H.
I assumed this would be a click, but okay.
How about this?
I have no idea how you figured that out.
It's clock times corresponding to what direction to go to on the road.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. Yeah. Kind of. Yeah. Okay, yeah. No, I'm dumb.
No, you're not. So code, we're not going to talk about it here. Wait, finding that shop should be a snap now. Let's go, Professor.
Alright, but before we head off, let's quickly review how to move about.
I'm just gonna skip this.
I know the drill.
Candles.
Candles?
Actually, I can just sum it up. Transphobia.
Ugh.
That. Yeah. Oh, little old lady. Oh my god, the Layton. What the fuck is this design? What is this design?
Tell from the looks on your faces that you're hankering to hear something useful. Alright, here's my pearl of wisdom. Go and tap the car parked right over there.
Got me a hint coin. And we just destroyed the fucking car?
I have to be thorough in my search.
Oh wait. Oh no, it just fell apart.
Oh
Never
my
mind that.
god.
Did you see the coin that just popped out? That's a hint coin. It's yours to keep.
I do love taking other people's money.
If you ever find yourself stuck on a puzzle, you can spend one of these lovely coins to get a hint. Just remember that there's a limit to the number of hint coins you can find. If you use them willy-nilly, you may find yourself in a pinch later. Hint coins are tucked away all over the place, so tap anything that looks fishy. You might find a coin. Well, that's the end of my speech. Good luck with whatever it is you're doing out there. A ta-ta.
Luke is so...
If you didn't know what they were doing, why did you assume they'd need hint coins? Thank you, Florence.
Oh. What? Okay.
Oh, fancy. Say, Professor, how are we going to keep track of our progress? Oh my god. Blah, 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 blah. I know we have to go through this, but also...
Thank you, Luke. I imagine we'll make good use of the trunk during our investigation.
Another person?
I can already tell this character design is going to be moderately horrifying. Oh my god, are we getting a pet bird this time?
Yes.
And do we have to rebuild the Layton mobile?
Oh my god.
Oh, no. God, they shouldn't make that the...
That is a bad pose.
You're looking for a clock shop, you say? Now I can't say I know of one around here.
Alright. Well, thanks just the same.
Oh, wait a moment. Thinking on it again, I might have passed a clock shop just the other day.
Terrific. Do you remember where you saw it?
Does this man have horns?
Those are clearly parts of his hair.
No, those are like jutting up.
Wait a
above the
minute.
top
No,
of his
no,
head.
I see them now. I see what...
I thought, like, are
Wait
those
a
his
minute.
ears? No, because he has other ears. What the fuck? What is with his character design?
Not that I'm sure of. I have trouble remembering stuff like this when I have other things on my mind. Help me with this puzzle I've had on my brain, and I might be able to recall where I saw that shop.
It's because he's Amish.
You're in luck,
No,
sir.
I'm not. I am not even remotely doing an Amish voice.
Oh my god.
I'm not even gonna try doing an Amish voice. I do live in Amish country, though. Actually, I don't live in Amish country. Amish country is about 2 hours west of me, in Lancaster. Bus scheduling. Scheduling.
You're 1 hour to get to the office by bus. Your work takes 2 hours to complete. Afterwards, you catch the bus back home. Based on the departure times listed below, which bus A, B, C, or D should you take to work in order to minimize the wait time for a ride home? So the buses are listed to the right. Wait. Below which... Okay. So you get there. Wait. You have 2 hours of work to get back. So you'd want to take the no. Let's see, if you left at 4 a.m., you'd get there at 5. You'd work 3 hours. You'd work 2 hours, so you'd work till 7.
So
and then you have to wait 3.5 hours. So okay, so you have to wait 5 hours if you take the 9 a.m. You have to wait 2.5 if you take the 2:30. You have to wait 3 if you take the 6, and you'd have to wait 2 if you take the midnight. So it's the midnight bus.
No. Oh yeah. Yeah, cause you totally want to take the fucking midnight bus. Great.
And
plan.
work at 1 a.m. until 3 a.m. and go home at 5.
Blech. I worked night shift for way too long.
That's fine, Code. We're only gonna be streaming for like,
A little bit.
a couple hours max.
Kelly has judging. Kelly has to judge people.
Yep. Gonna be looking at their appearances and making assumptions about them.
Mm-hmm. Just like sitting on the street in the middle of town, just watching people pass and judging them harshly and shouting her judgment at them from across the street.
Yep. In all seriousness,
Kelly was Jim, I didn't know Kelly was a loan officer.
I don't get this.
Somebody who determines who's going to get loans from banks.
Nope.
Right, the clock shop. It's somewhere on this road, I think. Well, got a scoot later.
That was not the voice I was doing earlier.
Thank you. Very good help. Wait,
I should have done a shitty New Jersey accent. His name's Vito.
Oh my god.
I can't actually do a shitty New Jersey accent.
Joys.
Something tells me he was more interested in getting us to solve his riddle than in helping. Not to worry, though. I'm sure we can find the clock shop on our own. It's probably just a bit farther down this path.
So are all of these puzzles going to be clock-based?
Maybe.
Sure. None of the businesses around here seem to be open.
Yes, many of them look like they open in the evening.
It looks pretty evening to me.
No, the sky's blue.
Sky is still blue in the early evening.
Stockenscarfen! Can't say I've seen you two whippersnappers before.
Are you sure about that? I feel like we've met before.
Oh, no. You must be thinking of someone else. But enough about that. I've got some juicy information you two might want to hear.
Oh, if you were going to tell us about hint coins, there's no need to continue. Oh my god! Oh my god!
This game!
If you're going to tell us about hint coins, please shut the fuck up.
Oh, if you were going to tell us about hint coins, there's no need to continue. The nice woman back there already gave us a full explanation.
What? But explaining hint coins is just about the only time we ever get to chat. How could you let someone else give my speech?
So I guess what you're saying is we have met before.
I really, really want to save our progress in the other slot, reload, and find out if we can walk past her and get the explanation from him.
That would... that is tempting.
I am suddenly not feeling too hot. I'd better head home. Be seeing you around, fellas. My accent just fucking fell apart towards the end.
Are we doing this now?
Yes, I need to know. And also, like, I need to know. Oh my god.
Oh. Wait, what did we save last? After the initial cutscene?
Yeah. When it let us. So we'll be, like, right on the street there.
Our story so far that just started.
I need to find...
Blah, 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 blah. Here's how you walk.
Oh god.
H.
Yeah.
How about this? No puzzle.
Yes, actually, that's a good point. We should go back to the old lady after.
Oh my god.
See if she's angry with us.
Where? How do
so many
Professor,
tutorials.
how do I walk?
Professor, I know how to walk. Yes, but I need a refresher.
Oh my god. Aww.
Aw, poor Stockin.
Aww. I was really hoping that we could go talk to Stochenskaffen instead. Poor Stochenskaffen. Our story so far. Have a good one, Code. Oh, okay. Free hint coin.
Professor Layton.
Last time on Professor Layton. This time on Professor Layton.
Full Metal Alchemist.
Full Metal Alchemist.
Where do you suppose these stairs go, Professor?
I'd say they probably lead to a more residential area. Say, Luke, all this talk of stairs has reminded me of a puzzle. Care to hear it?
Would I ever?
I love Layton puzzle excuses. Look, Professor, I found a puzzle hidden behind this bush. Two men are moving boxes from the first floor to the third. The larger man can carry 2 boxes at a time, and it takes him 1 minute to get to the third floor. The smaller man can only carry 1 box, but it takes him just 30 seconds to make it to the third floor. For both men, the return trip to the first floor is the same as the trip up. If there were 7 boxes total, how many minutes would it take the men to get?
So they each get 2 boxes a minute. Pretty much. Oh no, 2 boxes every 2 minutes. So it's 1 box a minute. So
no, 2 boxes a minute, because it's 2 minutes to get to the third floor, not 2 minutes per floor. Or a minute to get to the third floor, not a minute per floor.
Yes, but a minute to get back down.
Oh, right.
So okay, so wait, okay, let me think real quick. So after
honey, it doesn't say a minute to get back down. It says both men take the same amount of time.
The return trip to the first floor is the same as the trip up.
Oh, okay.
And after a minute, the first guy already went up and down, second guy went up, and there are 3 boxes up there. After another minute, the big guy went back down. There are now 4 boxes up there. After it's just 3 minutes.
How about this?
Yay, wrist pain.
I knew it.
It's back.
No.
My favorite thing in the world. I've been getting it a little more after trucks lately. I should really keep wearing the wrist brace to the truck, but I keep forgetting.
Hopefully. Or I'll remind you next week.
Thank you. Oh yeah, you'll be here next week. I'll be waking you up at 5 in the morning when I go in for the truck.
Yeah.
Gonna kiss you.
It's gay.
Good.
Oh, my girlfriend's gay. Can you believe that? Can't believe it.
Exemplary
I can't believe I would
thinking, Luke. Now let's get back to work.
I can't believe that I would ever have a girlfriend who is gay.
Oh my god. Yeah, because you want
You found all
those.
You found all the hint coins.
Yeah.
I think that's the clock shop.
Yeah, but I want to see if there's any.
I know.
Hinted coin. Oh my god, the puzzle.
It's the puzzle again, anyway. This must be the place, Professor.
Ah, finally.
I'll get the door. It's locked! Huh?
What seems to be the matter, Luke?
The door's locked. Now how are we supposed to get in?
Hello, everyone. This is the lock-picking lawyer, and
Let me have a look. Ah, of course. It seems we need to solve a puzzle on this door to gain entrance.
Speaking of picking locks, have I ever told you about the senior bike ride at my high school?
What?
Yes, okay. So, for senior week at my high school, one of the things that was on the schedule was a senior bike ride, right?
Uh-huh.
And my parents are big bikers, so they let me use their bike lock for the day. Because, you know, we have to store the bike somewhere and don't want it to get stolen. So when we finally got to the school, I got me and 3 of my friends. Just I wouldn't actually call them friends. They're like people who I was friendly with in high school. You know, yes. Me and 3 other people. We locked our bikes together with the bike lock, because you know, locking that's what it is. And so then I put the key in my backpack and went about the day. End of the day comes. I go out to I go out to like unlock it for the like to go back home. Open up my backpack and I can't find the key. Well, this bike lock was very tough. And like one of my friends like knows like the basics of like lock picking, and like it was very much like not a lock you can pick with just the basics. So like one of my other friends has one of their neighbors is a locksmith, and like one of the things that they do is they pick locks for people, you know. So they got the bike lock over to them. We just loaded up the bikes like in the back of a truck and drove the bikes to that person, so we just waited for them to get back to us. Next day, I come back to the friends like, hey, how's the bike lock thing going? It's like, oh, they weren't able to get it picked, so they just had to like break the lock open, and like now they're like keeping the lock around to try to like actually figure out how to pick it. So that's the story of me losing my parents' bike lock and needing to replace it. And that happened because of the senior bike ride day.
God.
Yeah.
You've arrived at the clock shop. Oh, I think I know which. It's this one.
Yep.
I just saw the one with the timepiece and had already kind of gone, oh, that looks like an hourglass.
Here's my answer.
Wow.
I
We got it right. That did the trick. Hello, me.
That's a lot of clocks. Are those
It's a clock
just...
shop.
I can't tell if those are on the wall or floating in the air, and this is Layton, so neither seems far-fetched.
Some of them were hanging from the ceiling. The fuck?
No, thank you.
Layton, character design, why?
Look over there.
What's this?
Hey kid, you want some candy?
It's a clock.
Oh, that's the time machine. Spring. Oh, gracious customers! We haven't had any of those in ages. Welcome.
Good day to you, madam. You'll have to excuse us, but we're not actually here to shop. You see, I received a letter the other day pointing me here.
Ooh, a letter, you say? Let me have a look at it, dearie. Yes, there's no mistake here. Whoever sent you all this wanted you to visit our little shop.
So you don't know the person who sent out this letter?
Unfortunately, I can't say I do, but I know who you are, Professor Layton.
Oh, really? And do you know? And how do you know the professor?
Well, it's hard not to know a man who's in the paper so often. And I do so love my morning paper. I read it front to back every day. Of course I know the professor.
Did you hear that, Professor? Further proof that you're famous throughout all of London. Even all the way out here.
Hey now, what do you mean all the way out here? Just because we don't fancy living in sardine tin flats doesn't mean we're not centrally located. Still, it is quite a surprise to see the famous Professor Layton in the flesh. I'm going to need some proof before I believe you're not just some celebrity impersonator.
Needling needles. Great title.
Bleh. It's so dark in the shop that I'm having trouble seeing these tiny needles and thread. Can you help me out of this jam, dearie? There are 2 threads, A and B, and A and B. How many needles does thread A pass through?
5,
Thread
6,
A.
7.
1, 2.
You missed one. In that row of 3, the middle one is threaded.
Oh, wonderful. This is the point where Layton games give you multiple line colors and an eraser tool.
Oh my god.
1,
2,
3,
4, 5,
5,
6. That's 6.
No. That's not 6. 1.
In the upper loop, it looped through
1,
2 right in a row.
2, 3. Oh, 4. I didn't even see this one. 5, 6.
Oh, it is 8. It's not 7. I miscounted. Wait, it's 9.
8, 9.
It's 10.
10.
I lied. I don't know how to count.
Aren't you the smart one?
I don't know how to count.
Aren't you the math one?
It's 10.
Fuck!
That should do the trick.
Counting isn't math.
Was sound.
I have no brain.
Counting isn't
I have
math.
0 brain cells. I can
That's not
count
true.
my brain cells. 0.
I'm surprised you aren't objecting to my
That should do
counting
the
isn't
trick.
math statement.
It's
Well, that's
addition.
I guess technically, like, strictly speaking, on like a fundamental level, counting is math, but like counting isn't math.
Well, I for one am thoroughly convinced. You certainly do live up to your reputation.
Of course he does.
Yes, well, about that letter. I can't say I've seen it before, but my husband might know something about it. He's out right now, but he should be back any minute. Why not look around the shop while you wait? Her husband is going to be really old, Luke.
Her husband's gonna be Professor Layton.
Quite an impressive piece of machinery.
Poser?
It
Oh,
certainly
goodbye,
is
Jim.
impressive.
Oh, have a good night, Jim.
Unfortunately, it doesn't appear to work.
Good?
Yep.
Was it your turn to burp?
I already did.
That's why I said was. Oh, thank God, I finally got the judge roll.
Oh. Oh god, it's like an hour and a half until the event. That's cutting it close for that.
It's fine. can't edit my name though, and my name's not right.
Oh.
It's not right because it doesn't have the judge at the start, not because I think it's actually wrong.
Cutie. Hey Chris, you just missed Jim. Kelly, it's also your line.
What is?
Well, there's no shortage of ways to tell the time here.
I wasn't sure if you were just busy with judge stuff.
Oh, you just reminded me of a splendid puzzle, Luke.
There's a puzzle!
This analog clock fell off the wall and hit the floor so hard that all of the numbers popped off. What a mess. The clock also stopped working when it hit the ground, but even without the numbers, you can still tell exactly.
6 p.m. Or 6.
Okay.
So that's the only time where the two hands are at 180 degrees from each other. And pointed at a number.
Cool.
How about this?
What are the other times where they're exactly opposite each other? It's like, no, I knew this at one point.
You know, I've never seen a clock so big up close. It's a real shame it seems to be broken.
You mean the thing that's obviously a time machine?
I can't believe the clock is broken.
You mean the thing that's obviously a time machine, Luke?
I think
Are we just not acknowledging?
I think we should tell her that her clock is broken.
Boozle?
I've never seen such a wide variety of clocks in one place.
Yes, and they're all extremely well made. Whoever built them must be tremendously talented.
Really? How can you tell that just by looking at them?
Because I know how to make
gains
clocks.
an eye for these things with age, my boy. You know, I have a superb puzzle about clocks that seems particularly apropos.
I've always been interested in making
Care
clocks,
to try
and I've always
it?
wanted to open up my clock shop. I wonder who opened up this one.
I would open one. I would love to open a clock shop in a
Yes, I would,
location
Professor.
exactly like this, surrounded by pubs.
I want to bake a pie, but it'll take forever.
That's a mood. I want to make cookies. I meant to make cookies yesterday.
Old pie, like the number.
Because I read the most cursed message about cookies, and then I sent it to Kelly. It was very suggestive and dumb. And I will not repeat
It's
it
12.
here. Oh my god.
This is the same puzzle as the last one.
Oh my god.
What?
Just the fact that it's the same fucking puzzle.
It's noon or midnight or whatever. Also, the fact that like it told you, hey, it's X o'clock. You should be like, it didn't even need to see the hands.
Oh my god.
Like,
I mean, you can have 1 o'clock.
hands don't perfectly overlap at 1 o'clock.
Oh. I mean, did it
The
say?
minute
I don't know.
the minute hand will be slightly forward.
I mean, yeah. I don't know. Bleh.
These are just gonna be all clock puzzles. What the fuck?
We're in a clock shop, honey.
Yeah, but there were even clock puzzles before this.
It's a time travel game. And not everything has been clock puzzles. We had to find a table. Oh, we can't leave.
We've been here for quite some time now. I wish the owner's husband would hurry back.
Let's go talk to her again.
Oh.
Oh, I think I just heard the door. Someone's here.
That must be my husband. Oh my
Oh,
god.
it's not Layton. It's Cog.
Wait till you see the little gem I picked up today, love. Oh my customers.
Welcome back, dear. This here is Professor Layton. He tells me he has some business with the shop.
Layton?
Sweet potato
You're
pie.
Professor Layton? My apologies. I wasn't expecting you so soon.
Sweet potato pie, by the way, to answer Christopher's question.
Pumpkin
Oh,
pie.
I don't like pumpkin pie.
Ah, honey. Honey.
Hi.
Honey.
Hi.
Why?
I don't know. I've never had a good pumpkin pie.
Okay, you're definitely having pumpkin pie made by my family around Thanksgiving. Also, I kind of want to drag you here for Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving, the time of year where I also get into a yelling match with Kate. Because any time when Kate's visiting is a time when I get into a yelling match with Kate. Or have a breakdown and lock myself in my room after they yell at me. And then they get mad at me for disconnecting and locking myself in my room. Because clearly they weren't actually being that mean to me. Or I am totally misinterpreting everything they've said. Wow, I really... I shouldn't go into that on stream.
Probably not.
No apologies necessary, my good man. Oh, and allow me to introduce myself.
Apprentice! I'm the professor's apprentice, Luke. Nice to meet you, sir.
Luke, you say? What I mean to say is, those are some fine manners. Nice to meet you too, lad. The name's Cog. Tell me, Cog, you seemed a bit flustered by our arrival. We certainly don't mean to impose. Oh, no, it's no imposition at all. It's just that I had instructions to show you our biggest clock in action upon your arrival. It certainly is quite a beauty. Pity it's not working. Yes, I'd planned to give her a tune-up before you stopped by so you could see her in all her glory. Now that I'm getting on in age, I have trouble remembering to keep the old gal in good repair. To be honest, I don't recall...
How do you forget to repair that clock? And every other clock in this place seems to be working.
Because it's a time machine. And if it were working, it would time travel everyone. Which is what it's going to do the second it's working. This is a Layton game, honey. I am 90% sure that that's what's going to happen, and I have no actual interaction with this Layton game.
No, I know
this
that
one
that's
hasn't
right.
even been accidental.
I know that that's right. It's just still frustrating.
Also, there's a lot of clocks. It might be a huge clock, but there's a lot of clocks.
To be honest, I can't recall where this last gear goes. And without it, I can't start the clock for you. Well, it certainly makes sense why our arrival might have taken you off guard. Tell me, the papers say you're a learned man. Surely you can figure out where this gear goes, yes?
You should not donate anything to the Salvation Army, Christopher.
Yeah. It is considered it is considered charity, but also the Salvation Army are pieces of shit. Donate to local thrift shops that actually support good causes and don't force people to convert to Christianity. And also force people to renounce and abandon any LGBT friends they have before being allowed into a shelter. I've heard more than one story about that. Oh, it was just for the pun. Oh, charity. I didn't see the eye.
I missed it too.
Yes, I am aware that nutmeg is a mild hallucinogenic, which is why I think Townsend has the right idea. Wait, honey, wait. Did I send you the Townsend meme?
No.
I think it's on my phone, but I'll send it. Oh, wait. Actually, you're also not gonna get it. I'm gonna need to show you some Townsend videos and then send it to you.
Let's at least get through the prologue before I go.
Me? Well, I'd like to help, but I'm not a mechanical engineer, you see. I've only fixed several drawbridges. Oh, at least give it a try. Don't you want to see our biggest clock in its full work and splendor? I certainly do. Very well, I'll give it a shot.
Pod down.
Coggers. Honey, buy a gun on your way here and shoot me.
No! No!
Did you not hear what I just said?
What did you say?
I said coggers. Starting to reconsider that, aren't you?
Clockwise, anti-clockwise, clockwise, anti-clockwise. B! It's B!
Let's see if I've got this right. Well, that's settled.
But yeah, starting to reconsider now, aren't you? Ping. Oh, it's just an ad. It's just an ad, everyone.
What?
So, honey, you know the server we're in?
Yeah, I'm seeing.
The name of the new voice chat is too much.
I don't get it. But okay.
It's not a joke. I just, like, wasn't ready for it.
Okay.
I just wasn't ready for it to be called that.
Okay.
That did the trick. You stay right here. I'll go start her up. Here goes.
Cutscene. Oh, not a cutscene. It's just...
Yeah, time travel. Cutscene.
Right?
The way they flailed. Layton is very... I hate that face.
What?
What is going on here?
And just where in the world are we?
God.
The Industrial Revolution and its consequences have been...
Honey! Honey! Okay, we've made
And on that note,
we're gonna call
we're
it.
done with
for
the
now.
prologue.
I don't think we can top that either. And it's like an hour and 20 minutes until Kelly has to judge. So it's probably for the best that we stop now. Ah! Have a good night, everyone. I just hit it.